What a nice kill there. It would be a shame if someone were to take it. You know the drill, 3 supports, more killing. Now, we're starting off with a champion that isn't off meta in the bot lane, but is really just forgotten. It's because you hate math. I know it's because you hate math, but I don't hate math, so it's time for some geometry, but not on this kill, because, hey, sometimes you just send the ability straight forward, but that's okay. We save one for our ADC. This time. And honestly, with this pick, we just really want to deal as much damage as possible, as fast as possible. And there is no better way than to do that on an overstaying realm. We are a poke support, so let's show the enemy team how we do our supporting. Yeah, let's not lie here. Poke supports aren't actual real supports, but we do supporting things. The early game was pretty boring. They backed off after we just killed them a bunch, so not much happened. We just took the tower at level 7, and now we're just gonna live out our ult bot fantasies. It's a team fighter's wet dream. Yeah, that's right. Even in the top lane, we want to just give Tahm Kench a good taste of that. However, we are still a squishy support, so we don't want to stay very close to the enemy. And this Ashe arrow does put us in a predicament, but our human meat shield Caitlyn is here to distract that dumb cat so that we can just deal far too much damage with one ability. And while Tom did get a taste of our honey laser in the top lane, he still wants some more, but he's a hungry boy this time around, and we want to give him a triple dose of that with some ice cream on top. We do get a couple more assists while running away because we don't want to ruin my perfect KD. If someone's gonna ruin that KD, it's gonna be me. So I walk back up for no reason. And you could have seen this play live on twitch.tv/Sasuga Gaming, streaming every Wednesday from 7 to 9. I mean, it's fine. We just give back and give them the old killing the Ashe, then giving LeBork some honeycomb on our way to saturation jail. Things are great, not care in the world, but this is really where we go downhill. I'm not gonna lie, I had some pretty bad luck with my teammates in this video, and wow, that kill is not worth it. Alright, one more time. And this is what our deaths are gonna look like. Being jumped on by the goon squad, however, we are still able to kill the other 3 members of their team at will. We are able to get a little bit of revenge on the enemy team, but a minute later, this is what we really want in a team fight. We want to mostly stay away from the enemy, throwing abilities, just some peace and wait! And quiet as we kill them. We go to take out the Baron, but are thwarted by a colossal fish that is in fact unbent. They forget to target the most fed member on our team, and we just hide behind our meat shield Caitlyn. However, that doesn't last because she backs and we just go back to being goon squatted. Now, when we are engaged on, we do want to time our knockback to the time that they get there, and we're able to do that every time, in fact, on the Tahm Kench. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't, but this time it does help because we get what every Vel'Koz player wants, a narrow corridor. We finally do take the Baron, avoid LeBlanc one shot with a perfectly timed, perfectly balanced item, and while we do kill the tricky lady, the cat jumps right on us afterwards. Oh yeah, and remember when I mentioned being goon squatted? Yeah, I remember. And while we did try our best, it's a sad day in League history. Nay, a sad day for mankind. Give the video a thumbs up for my pain and suffering. But you know what we need after a loss like that? We need some alcohol because we're gonna get white girl wasted because we want to vomit all over the enemy team. And I'm not gonna lie, I think Ashe is the perfect girlfriend to hold your hair back because these chunks are getting projectile. She just makes a great wingman, setting up the enemy so I can ruin the moment by barfing. But don't worry, we aren't just doing it for ourselves, it's for the benefit of all. But hey, it doesn't mean that I'm still not a greedy man and will die for those kills. And honestly, this ability is amazing. Deals damage to everything in that line, slowing the area, and is actually really easy to hit. It's so nice. In this game, the bot lane party is a rager, and Nocturne wants in on the fun, and he tries to jump in, but he's not going to be allowed to do that. He's ruining our good time, so we want to give him the Technicolor yawn and just kick him out of here. Then Thresh must be his friend, so we kick him out as well. And then the bouncer kicks Teemo out as well, just for some good measure. And even though Nocturne calls for his big brother, he cannot avenge his humiliation. We do end up coming back, and everyone that shouldn't be here is like, here, like, what are you doing? Get out of here. This is not your lane. This is my house. Alright, enough of that. We head up mid, miss spewing on him, and just kind of stand there and throw ults until something happens. And like I said before, just throw your E, creating a zone for damage that slows, and honestly just mash every other button. You hit abilities, that sounds good to me. Just try and stay out of melee range, and you're kind of golden. We push up mid, kill Teemo under his tower, kill the tower, then die because there's no way in hell we are getting away from a Trinomir. We get an assist, and another. We take Dragon, and then another assist. Then we get into a fight so intense, so disgustingly vile, that my PC deemed it too graphic for this video. We then end up pushing down mid, upchuck all over the enemy team, and just keep throwing out as much green goo as we have until they're either dead or sick. We then push to the Nexus tower, and it's a 3v2, so they're willing to fight it. Then Nocturne comes in, and while we do kill him, he does end up getting a 1-for-2 trade. Then commences a long, drawn-out fight that just ends in one Galio death. Then the problem with having a Teemo in your game is you're just walking, minding your own business, and then a boom! Shrew! It's all over now. No, don't save me, no! There are some more minor moments coming up here and there, but then we get into a fight. And if you saw this fight, if I were to tell you that we lost this game, would you believe me? Well, here's the last fight. Honestly, we did great in this game. Look at this, man. It was so close. It was actually a really close game. And this pick honestly turned out to be extremely solid. Now, last up, we have Riot's best character that they have released in years. Years, I say. And if you don't think so, it's fine to be wrong sometimes. I mean, you can't be right all the time. Now, don't pay attention to us killing this DC. Vex is the champion that is a poke mage, but also can go in close. It's fine, they get their revenge. But really, your Q and E for your ranged abilities and your W and your alt are for going in. It's a weird mix, but it makes you actually think about what you're doing in the game. Or we can just walk up and kill them. Then go to Dragon and kill the enemy jungler too. We're Vex, we kill them all. We then hit level 6, and once you do, you have the ability to alt in and W completely unavoidable damage. However, as a tip, do save your passive fear for when you go in with your alt. It will save your life. We head up to help with the dragon, get an easy kill on the Ahri, and just miss out on that kill on the Eve. And then we walk up for some reason. I don't know why I did that. And as you just saw, I do have a Death Wish, so I do go in on this 3v1 that turns into another 3v1. But we get that kill because it's too juicy to ignore. Oh, and I get another kill I forgot to say in my recording. Now, at least for this next kill, I was pinging it, and then I was pinged to go in. And since I'm a good support, I follow the call, and I go right in to fear that jungler, get a good chunk of damage, and then we get the kill and the objective. Now, we're back in the bot lane. It's a nice fiesta going on, and we get a fear, but just a little late on saving that Hwei. Briar's here, Teemo's here, so we decide to go in. Our Teemo is able to get the kill, which resets our ult. And will we go in on this Evelynn? Yes, we will, Barry. We then get another assist. Go to save our Hwei and end up stealing that kill. I mean, the ability only deals 80 damage. Cummies, I just wanted an assist, okay? I just wanted an assist. We do steal the kill from our Briar, but we give her the next one. Now, was this our best Vex game? Actually not. Our best Vex game is another one that we lost. But don't worry, that loss was our fault. But not this one, and that's it. We did it! We won the game, and if you enjoyed this video, check out this one here, where we check out 3 outrageously good engaged supports that no one plays. Talk to you later!